Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for March 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture for you for what's to come for you in March of 2024 and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Cancer, now on to your March 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have, Cancer, is the Five of Rods, and this is a card that can symbolize an internal struggle going on inside of you, or a struggle with friends, co-workers, or any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. Sometimes this card can show up if there's jealousy going on at times. You have some kind of ongoing struggle here because I feel like you're getting put into a bad position. This could be coming to you from family members or at work, but there's somewhere where you feel like you're getting put into some bad or weird position and you don't like it. You may have the tendency to tell people off. It's possible. You could want to get invested in certain things, and there could be people that don't want you to do that. Now, when I say invested, you could think of finances, right? You could think of like stocks, bonds, things like that. But you can get invested into other things. You could get invested into relationships. You could get invested into creative pursuits or projects. You could get invested into a certain type of religion or political belief or whatever. And there could be people that just do not want you to get invested in what you want to get invested in. And so this could cause like acrimony. You could have, agitation with people over that. You could have somebody abruptly call you out on something, and it may be valid. For some of you, it could be they're calling you out on something valid, but it could also be invalid. Maybe they call you out on something and you feel like that is unfair or unjust. Just because somebody calls you out on something doesn't literally mean that they are completely right and valid in what they're calling you out on, but in some cases, it could be valid what they're calling you out on. You could even start out in some kind of discussion with people in March that starts out like it seems like it's going okay, and then woo, it escalates. This could be in a club, group, or organization you belong to, could be in a church, could be in some other kind of group or club you belong to. This could be like at a school board meeting. It could be with family members. I mean, really, or work. It could happen anywhere. So you'll have to think on this one, Cancer. You gotta, and it's a prediction. So remember, what I say here, if you're like, well, it doesn't resonate with me, well, maybe it didn't happen yet, right? Because it's for March. And it could also happen later, because timing will be different for all of you. That's the way it works. People maybe don't like it, but spirit world doesn't see time exactly the same way we do. And there could be somebody like being accusatory to you. Like, let's say you work in an office and somebody may say, you're stealing office supplies. And maybe you are, or maybe you're not. Or you're trying to take clients, like you're trying to steal clients away from the company or business and take them off into, because you're trying to start your own company or business off on the side. So it could be somebody could accuse you of something. Could be something else completely other than what I'm mentioning here. Now, the next card in your reading is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. This can also be a card that symbolizes you enjoying the finer things in life. I feel like some of you are going to be seeking counseling and advice. It could be from a therapist. It could be from a lawyer, a doctor, an astrologer, a psychic, a builder, a mechanic. I don't know who, but you could be seeking advice. I also pick up that this would be a month that many Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people may seek getting a massage or facials or pedicures or manicures or, hair treatments, but especially things to do with massage and all that. And I had a person write underneath the video one time that people are struggling for money. And who am I to say about people having money to get a massage or a facial? There's plenty of people that have money to do that and do it. So, remember, these are general readings, everybody. If you don't have the money to do it, then that message doesn't apply to you. That's as simple as it gets. You're going through a lot of things you want to throw out, too. This could be things of value. It could even be things you collected. Maybe you're going to sell some of it, but I get you throwing stuff out or donating, getting rid of stuff. Let's just boil it down to that. Whether you sell it, whether you donate it or you throw it out, doesn't matter. I see you getting stuff, but getting rid of stuff. But I'm going to say the words throw it out did come up here. So I believe my guides feel that you're going to be getting rid of stuff. Could be cleaning out your fridge. Maybe you have salad dressing and other stuff that's been sitting in there a really long time and you need to pitch it. I don't know where you're getting rid of this stuff. Could be stuff in a garage, could be stuff in a shed, could be stuff in an attic, could be stuff you have in a storage unit or in a crawl space. Some of you Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people are going to be developing something in the month of March that's going to bring you more money. Now, it could be something that you're going to create and you could turn around and sell it. So it could be maybe you're good at knitting. Maybe you're going to knit hats and scarves and sweaters and you're going to start a website or sewing clothes or rebuilding motorcycles and cars. And you're going to start a website about it and have a business and maybe even start a YouTube channel and give demonstrations on how to do it. It could be anything, but I get you creating things and it's going to bring you money. Creating something you're going to turn around and sell. Is the turnaround time going to happen in March? Maybe for some of you, maybe not. Maybe some of you, you're creating it in March and you're getting it together in March, but maybe you don't start selling it until April or May. I don't know. But I get this kind of activity happening for Cancers because your creativity is going to be flourishing very strongly in the month of March and even in April and possibly May, because I get this March, April, May, it's a continuing thing. It's not just in March, but some of you, March will be a highlighted month of creativity. So I just want to stop here and say, if you would like to see how the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra, March 25th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading, if you want to get those videos on how that eclipse is going to be affecting you for the next 6 months, that link is posted down below in the description box in the show more section underneath this video. It's also, if I can type it, because February was not a good month for me and my wrist is broken and this one got sprained pretty badly, so I can only really type with one hand. So if they get on my videos page on my website, hopefully they'll be there too, but they're always posted down below in the description box in the show more section. So if you want to see how this full moon lunar eclipse in Libra is going to affect you, you may want to get these videos. And I highly recommend, if you can get your sun sign and your rising sign, you may want to do so in those video series. So card number 3 for you is the Lovers. And the Lovers is a card that symbolizes two people that are intertwined with each other and have an empathic or an empathetic connection with each other. It could indicate sexual chemistry. Sometimes there's love, but not always. It's not always a love card. It's lovers, so there's sexual chemistry here. There's an angel watching over the couple. This could indicate an angel giving you blessings as a couple, or it could indicate outside interference that could be affecting you and someone else, could be causing a disturbance. Some of you Cancers are going to be bringing a lot to the table in a relationship in the month of March. And if you're in a dating or romantic situation with somebody, you're going to be being very demonstrative to them, affectionate, giving them a lot of attention and affection in March. If it's not about love or lovers for you, you're preparing to do something big. I go back to what my guide said in the 9 of Pentacles. So you could be preparing to create something, starting a business, or possibly preparing to move your residence. It's like you need to be free and clear and clean from the past, no matter what you're doing. Whether it's showing love and affection to somebody in a relationship, or whether you're planning to do something big like start a business or move or start a new career. You need to be free and clear from your past. Shadows of your past are a problem for you. Cancers, and I can say this as a Cancer moon, so don't get mad at me, Cancer, if you don't like what I'm saying here, because I'm Cancer moon, so I know this well, and I have Cancer people in my life and have known many Cancers in my life in the past. There's a tendency to hold on to things, the crab claws. You want to hold on to things tightly, and some of the things you hold on tightly too much, Cancer, is the past. And you need to be free and clear of the past, of the shadows of the past, the clouds that fly around over your head of the past for whatever it is you're going to embark on. Love relationship, new business, new projects, moving, new career, whatever it is. You need to be clear of the past. And this may be a time in March where you feel like it's necessary for you to make big decisions. Or maybe it's just happening. Like maybe you don't feel like it's necessary to make a big decision. You just may be doing it, making big decisions about your future in the month of March. And you're going to be considering things from all angles. It's not going to be like cut and dry, yes and no, off and on, It's not going to be like that. It's going to be like, well, what happens if I choose this? What happens if I choose that? How's it going to affect everybody around me that I care about? Some of you may decide you want to specialize in something. You may want to get a degree or some specialized training or education in something specific. Like I went to culinary school. When I went to the Culinary Institute of America, we all, at that time, that was a long time ago, I graduated in 1982, everybody graduated with the same degree. But when you left, you could specialize in what you want. And I specialized in pastry. I was a pastry chef for 22 years. You maybe are in your field of endeavor, and now you are going to specialize in something. You may get additional training in that. You may go back to school. You may decide to get a degree or an additional degree or an advanced degree or a certificate of something. And if you are in a love relationship, you are going to be building up your partner's self-esteem. You're going to be a good cheerleader for them, a good coach for them, a good motivator for them, a good inspiration to them. So you could be doing that for yourself, but you could also be doing it for if you're engaged, married, living together, have a serious love partner, whatever, for your significant other. The angel here, my guides are telling me, is wanting you to pay attention to the details. Don't overlook the fine print. Don't overlook the small minutia and small details. Pay attention to those things. And anywhere that you feel it's necessary to get a second opinion on whatever it is you're doing, it's advised that you get one. So the card number 3 in your reading is the moon, which is secrecy and deception in romance. It could be secrecy by itself. It could be romance by itself. It could also be a card that symbolizes you having an increase in your psychic ability and intuition in the month of March. It could also be telling you that something could be an illusion, so you need to be careful of that. Okay, this is kind of a repeat of another message. I'm getting you wiping out things from your past and really cleaning your closets and anything connected with bad memories. Could be a love relationship from the past that didn't work out. Or if you had trouble with family members that hurt you or betrayed you or did whatever. You may want to get rid of that stuff. I don't want to be reminded of them or the heartache or the situation that didn't go well. This is stuff that you are going to want to be eradicating from your life. Hurtful reminders. If it's photographs, it could be emails, text messages, stuff, gifts, anything. It comes up you're going to be wiping it away. You may find out that somebody is lying to you or has lied to you in the past and deceived you in some way. And this could be very crushing and hurtful. I'm not going to lie to you. You have other good cards here. It's not like your reading's horrible, but this is coming up here as a possibility for some of you. And there could be somebody that you worked really hard to understand, that you gave a lot of time, attention, possibly love and affection, but you worked hard to deal with them or understand them or be on board with them or have a good relationship with them or have good camaraderie with them, and you may find out that they weren't they weren't the person that you thought they were, or they were misrepresenting themselves to you. Because remember, I said this card could symbolize an illusion. And so I do, a lot of times these cards do not mean to me what the card meanings are. My guides tell me something else, but secrecy and deception and romance and illusion, that can mean that in these cards. I do feel that's appropriate here for what's coming up for you in this reading. And it is going to cause you to make decisive action. Remember, I said that earlier in your reading. This is a month where you are going to be very decisive and take decisive action and make big decisions. This is also coming up here in this card as well. And this will cause you to put somebody out to pasture, my guides are saying, where you're not going to trust them or believe in them anymore. You won't give them any quarter. You're not going to subscribe to their nonsense. That's what I get. So the next card in your reading is the Justice card. This is dealing with court documents, lawyers, legal papers, the justice system, judges, mediation, anything court related, divorces, settlements. But it could also be something that was once unfair or unjust for you and not legal now becomes fair and just. I feel that some of you need to contact a lawyer to get you out of some kind of legal entanglement. It could be a marriage, it could be a work or business contract that you, or some contract you signed or agreed to. And I also get you putting out feelers about how you can solve some kind of problem. Maybe it's a work-related issue, workman's comp or something else. And the feelers you may be putting out there is to question different lawyers. You could be putting out feelers to say who's the best lawyer to handle or solve the issue that you're facing. Or maybe it's not about finding a lawyer. Maybe you're putting feelers out there with friends and relatives to see, hey, this is the issue that's kicked up for me. What advice can you give me on how to solve this problem? So putting out feelers doesn't necessarily mean you have to do that through a lawyer. Some of you are finalizing details. My guides are saying some of you will be signing a contract and finalizing some kind of details of something. Maybe you're going to hire a builder to build an addition. Maybe you're going to sign some kind of contract with a realtor to help you find a new home. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe you're selling your home and you're going to finalize the details on the sale of the property. For many of you Cancers, whatever is coming up here through this Justice card, my guides are saying it's a long time coming. So this is something that's been bothering you or been buzzing around the situation or been in the works or been in your mind for a while. And if you're dealing with any kind of big corporation or business or big business or people that are just out to get you, that want to take you down a notch, you may be really wanting to do your homework. That could be the putting out feelers, doing your homework to help your case. If it's a legal case, for some of you, it is legal. For some of you, it is. You may be able to buy yourself some time also. If there's something where you have to put in a plea deal, a plea bargain, or something where you actually have to go into court and stand in front of a judge for some period of I feel like you can buy yourself some time is what I'm trying to say. It could be an extension to help you get your case together more efficiently. So you have to see how this plays out for you, Cancer. Now, the best gemstone crystal I got for you to work with, use, and wear in the month of March 2024, you've got Desert Sunset Jasper. And this brings good fortune and stabilizes personal energy. It's a very strong grounding stone. It brings gentleness, relaxation, and contentment, and it also helps with compassion, nurturing, and helps enhance tranquility, comfort, and healing. So this Desert Sunset Jasper does a lot. It's a stone that's going to really help Cancers feel like they're growing spiritually. If you have any problems with tension in your body, especially headaches, you could meditate with this on your third eye chakra or sleep with it under your pillow. And I feel, the way my guides are explaining it to me, it will help relieve tension that could manifest really anywhere in your body, especially your upper shoulders, the back of your neck, across the back of your shoulder, the upper back, and your head. This is a stone that's actually going to help you feel like you're making progress. It's going to help you. It's like a motivational stone, like, you know, or that you're making progress in your own life, like personally. Personal progress is what comes up here. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And also, check me out on Rumble. I'm also over there at the Lucky Mermaid LLC. Now, if you are subscribed and you're not getting notified, please check and see if you've gotten unsubscribed, because sometimes YouTube does that. I don't know why. I don't unsubscribe anybody, so you may want to check that out. If you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for each sign of the zodiac for those specific topics, you can access my most recently recorded video series by clicking on the links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And these videos are also, the links are also on my website at the Lucky Mermaid LLC videos page. The most recently recorded video series I've recorded is the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra, March 25th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. I highly recommend, if you can do so, to get both your sun sign and your rising sign in that video series, because this eclipse is not just going to be affecting your sun sign only, and it is always wise to watch your rising sign when you can do so. Also, my big love readings for singles and couples for 2024 are also available. The first part of the videos will be your single people of your sign. The second half of the video will be the coupled people of your sign, but I do recommend you watch the entire video because there will be some crossover. So some messages for singles will apply to couples, and some messages for couples will apply to the singles. I record the singles and couples in the same video because you could start out at the beginning of the year single, and later on in the year you become a couple, and vice versa. So that's why I do the singles and couples in the same video series, in the same videos. So also, if you would like to get my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for March 2024, that link is also down below in the description box in the Show More section. And hopefully these videos are also added to my website. But as I've said in the videos, I didn't have a good February. I broke my wrist and badly sprained my right wrist. So I hope I can get them typed out and over on my website. Also, my psychic crystal readings for the new year of 2024 for each sign of the zodiac are also available. Those links are down below and on my website. And my New Year 2024 10-card Celtic Cross Tarot spread psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. If you haven't checked out the New Year's readings yet, we're only a couple months into the new year, so you may want to check them out because they will be very helpful to you to go back and watch throughout the year to check on those psychic predictions and messages for this year of 2024. Also, my career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings for the next 12 to 18 months. I recorded them in April of 2023, and the predictions go out until the end of October of 2024. I'm not going to do my career and finance readings like that anymore. I may break them up, career separately, finance separately. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to continue on in that format. So this will be the last chance to get them together in the same video format, that the way they're laid out now. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings, I recorded them in August of 2023, and those predictions go all the way out until the end of August of 2024. So if you want to see what videos I have available, there'll be many links down below. You can click on that. Each link, you can go to the page on Vimeo and read the descriptions of what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and what I'm covering in the video. You can also see that same information on my videos page on my website. Also, if you would like to help support this channel and donate to the channel to help it keep going, there's a donation link down below connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind, generous, and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot, and it does help me a lot. And you know, when you purchase my Vimeo videos, you are helping support this channel to keep going. The ad revenue is so small, you can't live off of it unless you have, like, you know, several hundred thousand subscribers, or you're up to 1 million subscribers. The lower level subscribership, it's not enough to live on and to keep going. So any videos you buy and any donations you make help to keep me be able to make these videos here on YouTube. So it does help, and it's a great thing. I do truly appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. So thank you so much for that. Also, if you would like to get more predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on a video on YouTube, you can also follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And also at the Lucky Mermaid on X, and also on my Rumble channel, the Lucky Mermaid LLC. So, but I do posts on X. I also post predictions and messages on Facebook and Instagram, and also on my YouTube community pages. Many people find these messages resonate with them. I usually pull tarot cards or oracle cards. Occasionally I use the crystal, and people do find they resonate with them. So hopefully you'll find they resonate with you as well. So I hope you have an absolutely marvelous month of March, all the signs of the zodiac out there, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.